What's up, guys? Adel here with Traders Brawl in collaboration with Web3 TV. We are live at the day one of World Finance Council. I'm with a South African person who looks dapper as hell today. This is Kasheef from Evolution Technology Group. Kasheef, how are you doing today? Why are you looking so dapper?
I'm just excited to be here, excited to meet new people and network.
All right, nice. Good. So this is the World Finance Council. What are you looking to achieve today by being here?
So one of my main objectives to be here was actually to see how does traditional finance bridge with blockchain and see where does the future go in terms of what Dubai envisions it to be. Because any other banker that you might speak to seems to think that it's completely two different worlds. However, here I found people who think that this will be it will be one world in the future. And it's just nice to be a part of something where everybody's trying to look forward to the same end goal. Right, of not traditional finance and new finance, but just what's the future going to be like.
And I think it's a very universal concept because end of the day, we all need to pay our bills. We all need to raise capital, right? Whether it's a business or even as an employee, you still need to pay your debts. So finance should be, universally a universal language for everybody. So I really like that concept that there's no modern or traditional, it's all in one. So taking back to Evolution Technologies Group, what is it that you're building actually?
So we're actually building a Web3 product, right? It's a multi-chain, multi-currency, but it basically solves a very specific case. That case happens to be decentralized printing and file storage, and it also works on multi-networks. So as an example, Binance Smart Chain, Optimism, Matic, etc. So any EVM chain. So it's a very exciting product, and it gives access to, people in Africa the ability to store files on the blockchain, to print files through the blockchain. So it's a very exciting use case, and it also gives the tokenomics of the product itself, gives people access to other things, sort of like rewards, incentives within the application itself, within the dApp. So yeah, it's a really cool product, and we're excited to sort of bring it to the market, yeah.
You mentioned that you're from South Africa. For those who are, the audience who are new and they're not really aware of how it is, tell us about the landscape of South Africa. How is it with regards to Web3 and crypto in general?
So I think right now we're still at a very young stage. The biggest challenge we have, of course, is the education. Like I've mentioned before, is how do people pay for something if they don't understand the value they're getting? So I guess that's probably the toughest part right now, is being able to slowly peel back that and start to let people see the value in the tech, especially given that they don't understand what the tech even does. But the landscape itself is very exciting. There's a lot of young, innovative people. There's a lot of young people looking for alternatives, whether it's in finance. We've got currency issues, if I could put it in a certain way. So people are looking for an alternative, and I think crypto really enables them to do that. Borderless payments, it's an amazing thing what's happening.
It's interesting what you said because, when it comes to education, it's kind of like a chicken and egg. You need education in order for people to understand it, but in order for people to understand it, you need education. So, whoever brings that first has to understand it first. And if governments are anti-crypto or, not so progressive and prefer to stick with things that work and are less risky, then you're never going to innovate. What's your take on that?
Well, I mean, right now, as we speak, we actually do have a solution that's been used by over 180,000 students all across Africa. And our idea is to essentially bring this Web3, awareness within these universities so we can start teaching the leaders of tomorrow where we're going and what we can do with the tech. And, of course, how it can empower us as a country to essentially trade with anyone around the world at any time. Which is really powerful for us. So I think education of Web3 and what we can do with blockchain is something that we're very passionate about. And for us to be able to bring that to the youth in SA is super important to us.
Ever considered a role as being president of SA?
I think Cyril's doing a great job, so it's okay. Yeah.
Great. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Kasheef, for this interview. Very insightful. Absolutely. Thank you so much for watching. This is Adel with Traders Brawl and Web3 TV. Stay tuned. Keep following our page, and we'll see you next time. Thank you. Cheers.